Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm going to be doing a wrap-up from the Whole Kit and Caboodle YouTube Hop. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a little wrap-up for the Whole Kit and Caboodle YouTube Hop, and I'm really excited for all that I've accomplished in this series. So I want to say a big thank you to my friend Ginger for inviting me to participate, and thank you for all that you do for our scrappy little community. We appreciate you. Okay, so today I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to share with you the layouts that I made. We're not going to talk too much about them. I'm just going to show them. And then I'm going to do a little bit of talking about what I did with whatever was left behind. Okay. Oh, and I should probably say that if you're just jumping in today and you're like, what on earth is this woman talking about? Well, the Whole Kit and Caboodle YouTube Hop is essentially a hop where everybody who participates shares how they're going to use up an entire collection kit. Okay. So I did a collection kit plus. I added a few papers to my collection kit and a few other things that I wanted to use up to my collection kit. So we'll talk about that today too. And everybody, I'm sure, goes about it a little bit differently. So make sure you go and check out some of the other creators. There is a playlist linked below that will show all of the contributors to the Whole Kit and Caboodle in one playlist, which I think is going to be really cool. There will be a lot of inspiration over there, so check that out. And then I will have a playlist on my channel if you want to just watch the progression of my videos, because sometimes they can get muddled in that big playlist. But if you want to just watch one person at a time, you can click on those different YouTube channels in the one-click playlist and just find creators that interest you, and you can go to their channel and check out their videos too. Okay, so make sure to give everybody a little thumbs up and a little bit of love, and thank them for participating and sharing their talents with the scrappy community. Okay, so here is what I made for the Whole Kit and Caboodle. Can you believe that from one collection kit and a little extra, I made 18 layouts? That's pretty incredible, right? So this was the first paper that had the music theme. It wasn't from the actual photo play collection that I had chosen, but it was one of the add-ons that I put in there, and it was actually 2 sheets. This is all cut out, fussy cut out and popped up, and I really love how this turned out. There's a whole process video for this one, so I don't need to talk too much about it, but it's very cool. Love it. Love it. Here's another one that has a process video, so I don't have to talk too much about it, but again, it's got those DCWV papers that I added in and a recollections paper that I added in. So part of the collection kit that I wanted to use up, but not part of the actual like manufacturer kit. This one is from the manufacturer kit. It had mostly, I think all the papers on this one are from the Photo Play Music Notes collection, and I made these embellishments for a swap over on Ginger's Corner. If you're interested in swaps, definitely go to the Ginger's Corner Facebook group and read all about it. Where we made a little kit for our partner, and then we received one. So this was the one I made for my partner, but I made myself one too because I wanted to use it with this collection that I already knew I had. And the swap was called Musical Chairs, so that was fun. Yeah, so super fun. And oh yeah, I was gonna also talk about all the different topics that I got. So I just want to keep a little list maybe, because I was pretty interested in how I found different ideas for this collection. So this one was local band. Okay. What was this one? This one was this was a fundraiser. And what was it called? It wasn't karaoke, it was lip sync. This one was a playground called a Harmony Park. So that was cool. This is about the Super Bowl, totally different than the other things. So this is the halftime show at the Super Bowl, right? Because that's the only reason I watch the Super Bowl. It's for the halftime show. So, and I really love Maroon 5 and Adam Levine. I know they weren't everybody's favorite flavor that year, but that was one of my faves. So anyway, that's what that one's about. This one also has a process video, so I don't have to say too much about it, but it combines the DCWV rock and roll papers that I added to the Music Notes collection for Photoplay, combined the two collections, and I really love how it turned out. This one, the background paper, again, was one of the added papers, but the music note paper for the big banners were from that. This one is karaoke. I think I have a few karaoke. There's some themes here, don't worry. This is a concert that my husband and I went to, and it was a local concert. Again, this one was, what do we have here? The Photoplay collection. So all the papers I think were from the Photoplay collection, but the title piece and these two little guys, they were the ones that I received in that same YouTube hop. So I sent these ones, right? And my partner sent me these ones. So I got 2 layouts out of that swap, which I think is awesome. Also, this ticket is from a different swap from my friend Kathy. I love it. Same with this ticket. I think I have a few in this collection, or in this series that I used. And then we're on to, so those, all 6 of those that I just showed you were from, so the local band, fundraiser, lip sync, playground, Super Bowl, halftime, karaoke, and concert. Those were all from the first part where I made page kits, and then I made layouts, and I did process videos for each layout. So there's a video for each one of those, okay? Then I made a video about what I do with my scraps. So after I made those 6 layouts, I had a ton of scraps left over. What am I going to do with them? Okay, so I added in some papers, including like these music note papers that sit on my shelf. I have like a rainbow shelf to my left that includes like things like script paper, embossed cardstock, what else is over there? Wood grain papers, ledgers. So I have script paper, and it also has music note paper in that same pile. Okay. So, and then I have another one that's rainbows. So red, yellow, green, blue, right? So, anyway, that's where I pulled the extra papers that I wanted to use as backgrounds for using up my scraps. Okay. So this one was one of those extras. These punched scraps are from the black paper that I cut apart from this layout, okay, and the brown scraps are from the leftovers from this bottom strip down here. So I took a bunch of the smaller scraps from that, and I punched them into hexagons and made this base page. So there is a whole video about me making base pages, and you can go and look at that if you want to see how those came together too, right? So this one was about road trip sing along. So that's kind of cool. That's a whole other topic for music paper. This one's kind of a concert. It was, I would add it as a concert. So I'm just going to tally +1. But it was actually from a skating show. So we went to figure skating. So it was kind of different, but kind of the same. So anyway, what do we have here? This is another one of the base pages. This was another one of the base pages where I used a lot of like the branding strips or the cut apart pieces from cutting off the edges. And this one is again a concert. So I'm going to add another one. Another concert. This was another base page where I used those strip pieces, and then this is from my color rainbow papers, and then this one's from those music note papers that I had pulled out to help me use up my scraps. So fun. This one, triangle scraps. I used triangle scraps here, and then some strips across the top and bottom. This one is all about babies. This, and I think baby music could also be things like nursery rhymes, lullabies, all that kind of stuff too, musical toys. So I think that could go a different way too. This guy playing the spoons, having my heart. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch my, what did I call it? I don't know. Showing the layouts from my base pages. Anyway, so yeah, this one was another base page, super fun. Scraps, and another one from the rainbow papers, right? Rainbow papers, my black and white stripe back there. Rainbow papers, this green, I layered them up, and then I used up some scraps. So fun. This one was from a dance, also musical paper. Another way to use musical paper, go to play rock and roll bingo, where they play the song and they play a snippet of the song and you have to listen and guess what it is, and then the first one, you have to fill in the lines or whatever to black out or whatever to get your prize. It was fun. Okay. This is another base page. What do we have here? We have, this is another local band. It's actually the same local band, but different year. Drag show. Totally different topic there. I'd never been before. It was very entertaining. And this was another base page. Another base page. Again, with my swap items. These ones are from my friend JoJo. Aren't they beautiful? She did such a good job. And I actually hand wrote so that I didn't wreck my little journaling spot that she'd made. It's so cute. This is a Kaylee. If you've ever been to Eastern Canada and you haven't been to a Kaylee, you should. It's very fun. I'm sure they have them down in like New Orleans and stuff too, because they're very Acadian kind of celebration. Also Ireland and Scotland, I'm pretty sure they do them too. Okay, this one is again karaoke. This is a karaoke bar, different than the other karaoke, but that's okay. What do we have here? So yeah, this was another base page. So we got all the strips up here and cut small pieces into banners, and there you have a base page, right? So kind of cool. So I did 18 layouts and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 topics covered. 13 topics. That's pretty cool from one collection kit that all has a very specific theme, right? Okay, so this was the collection kit that I had started with. Then I added some of those other music papers that I had kicking around in my stash, but they didn't really have a home. I was like, let's use them up with this, okay? And then I also added in, of course, cards, black and white cardstock, papers from my music note stash. So I have I usually use the music note stash for Christmas layouts, okay? So that's where that usually goes. But they also make a beautiful background for a lot of different things, as you saw with my list of 13 different topics. And then I also added in a bunch of little things. Now, all those tiny little things that you saw me pull out, buttons, brads, enamel dots, whatever, all of those things that didn't get used just went back where they belong. So the brads are with the brads, the wood veneer is with the wood veneer, the gems are with the gems. I just tucked them all back where they belong, okay? However, I've used up some things which I'm really impressed with myself for. So these basil tags that I tried to use up during 30 Days of Sketches and didn't, got used up in this series. These 2 packs of stickers from, I kept saying, that's a sticker from EK Success. I used both packs of EK Success stickers, okay? I used all of those Flair from Shimmer's Paints, and I finished up, I had bought this, I don't know from where, but it was like I think a thrift shop of some kind for like $1, and it had all this black cardstock. I'm like totally using that. I used it up. Matting my photos for this series. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra product packages, plus all the papers from this collection. I showed you what I had left. It was nothing. It was just those teeny tiny little itty bitty, what do we have? Scraps, right? This scrap and this scrap. That's it. That's all. There's nothing else left. There's nothing else left of those papers that I added in either. There is a couple of scraps left of the darker, or like the background music note paper, but I didn't count that because it wasn't part of the collection kit. Those were extra things that I added later, and I only had a few, and they're just tucked in with my other brown scraps now. Okay, die cut pack. So I had pulled this music die cut pack to add to the kit. I did not use it all up. I had endeavored to use it all up, but some of it just didn't make sense in what I was doing. So I have a few of these left. I also wanted really badly to use up the entire sticker sheet, but I did not. So I found this guitar too big for almost everything I did. This sentiment, I love my choir, band, and orchestra, I didn't feel like they matched with anything. The only thing I thought of was I could have used band on one of my local band pages, but I don't know. I used the other violin elements on my page about the Kaylee, but I didn't have room for this one. It was too big. I feel like this could have gone anywhere, but for some reason, it just never got used. And then music is my sport. I didn't know where that would go. Thought about adding a flare on top of it, but it didn't fit in on the page where I used the flare. Sorry, cat, music by. Didn't know where to put that either. So I have all of these stickers left, and I'm sad about it because I feel like I didn't successfully use up my whole collection kit because I have these stickers left over, but that's okay. I used all the paper, and now you know the truth of the story. I'm not lying to you guys. So what I'm going to do with these, I just want to, this is part of my wrap up. I just wanted to share what I'm going to do. So I went through my bin of what I call family fun. Okay. And it has things like what are in this kit. Actually, this is a old Bo Bunny collection called Wild Card. It has things like games, video games, driving, racing. What else is in here? Cards, playing pool, robots, like lots of different things. And so I felt like the colors coordinate pretty well with both my die cut pack from Wild Whisper and my music notes sticker sheet. So I am going to tuck these things into here. And now I have embellishments for one of my family fun collections that isn't just playing pool, playing cards, but it's also going to have an element, man, words are hard today, I'm struggling, of music to it. And then that's going to go back into my iris container. Oh, that's going to be too bulky. I'm going to separate those guys. And that'll go back into my iris container that's labeled for family fun. Okay, so did I 100% meet my goal? No, but did I complete 18 layouts? Yes. Did I use all the papers from my collection kit? Yes. Do I feel successful? Absolutely. So thanks again to my friend Ginger for inviting me to play along with this series. I had a lot of fun. I hope you found some inspiration from it. I really hope that you'll go and check out the other ladies if you haven't already, and see what they're doing, see how other people use up collections. I'm very interested to see what other people are doing. I can't wait. And I hope also that if you are here from the playlist, that you enjoyed my video and you'll be happy to check out some more of my videos. I'd really appreciate that. And I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you being here. I know you could be anywhere else on the internet, so if you take any time at all to spend on my channel, I just really appreciate you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye for now.